Welcome to another kind of funny live reaction, this time to the Back for Blood E3 2021 PvP Showcase. As always, I'm Tim Gettys, joined by the best voice in the business, Paris Lilly.
What is going on? I'm excited for this one, man. Can't wait for this game.
We got the new face of video games, Blessing Adeoye Jr.
Yo, what's up? Also very excited for this one.
The Nitro Rifle, Andy Cortez.
I guess it makes sense that it's PvP because I was kind of wondering what the hell we were going to see today that we haven't already.
And the Master of Hype, Snow Bike Mike.
Hey, Tim Gettys, what's going on, gang? Dang, PvP and Back for Blood? Can't wait to learn more about it.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to see too much here, right? Like, I imagine it's WB Games. I like how they got ahead of this. We're just doing Back for Blood. We're going to show you a mode we haven't seen yet. Pretty cool. This is part of the E3 situation, not Summer Game Fest.
I think this is pretty cool that we're getting a PvP to this game. And I don't know if it's a mode that will be played and really talked about for the long term because we know what we want out of this, the Left 4 Dead. But when we talk about the games it's going up against, the Alien Fire teams, the Rainbow Six evac squad, like this is another layer to add on to this game to keep players engaged. And I think that's a cool move. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Something to hopefully keep leveling up your character and maybe get more XP, get more cards to download, you know?
Yeah.
Or to equip, rather.
Here we
That'll
go.
be really interesting. Here we go.
All right.
Hello and welcome to the Back for Blood.
Hey, Naomi Kyle.
Hey,
Go.
Naomi.
Back for Blood is an upcoming 4-player co-op.
Hey, Kev, is this what you want to be showing us or the other stream?
Of Left 4 Dead.
Great call, my guy. Great call. Give me 2 seconds.
Mode called Swarm. How it works and what you'll be doing. Maybe even a little bit of strategy. We'll also talk
Thank
with
you.
There we
Turtle
go.
Rock's lead game designer on Back for Blood, Brandon Yanez, to help piece it all together. Before we get there, though, let's start off with the reveal of a brand new PvP trailer and see what it's like in action.
That's one down.
What's up, man?
Yep, I like that. Okay, so this is round number 1. Let's see what they changed it up to.
Oh, okay.
That feels like a time to beat. That's cool.
Round 2, switch sides. Okay, cool.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Hold on tight.
And I like that they have the horde zombies running at you still too to help out on the zombie side.
Yeah, this is a really smart way to handle it.
Especially when we think of Predator and Evolve, like, oh, I don't want to play Predator, or I don't want to be the soldier. Like, well, you play both here, you know?
Yeah.
Here they come.
Okay.
Pretty cool concept.
So that would is that
Oh,
it? That's the only game
It
mode
is.
there?
So there you have it, guys. Back for Blood's PvP mode Swarm. To hear more about it and to take a deep dive into the gameplay and the mechanics, we have Turtle Rock's lead game designer on Back for Blood, Brandon Yanez. Brandon, can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration of this new PvP mode and what makes it fun and unique?
Of course, so just like our previous titles, we really enjoy bringing new ideas to the table while retaining the spirit of the genre that we're working in.
Just looking
so
at
Back
the
4 Blood's
teleprompter, I
PvP
know
is
how this
heavily
works now.
inspired by our previous survival, fast
Got Mr.
action,
Pro.
massive monsters,
By the way,
and
Paris, what are you
so
doing
our
next
goal
week?
is to make a balanced,
Oh,
fun
I will be
PvP
hosting
mode
the
with just as much
Xbox Game
replayability as the
Showcase
main campaign.
Extended
So what's the
on
structure
June
of the PvP
17th,
like?
which is
Do
a
you play
Thursday at
rounds?
10
Do
a.m.
you play
Pacific,
as
so I can get a
leaders
deeper
and winning
dive
in one
and have
match,
more
or
conversations
swapping
about some of the
between
games
two?
that we saw
it's
earlier
played
today
as a
in the
best of 3
Xbox
match.
Bethesda Game
Teams of 4
Showcase.
take turns swapping between
Fantastic.
the ridden and cleaner players. The job of the cleaners is to scavenge supplies, find a good place on the map to fortify their position, and try to last as long as they can. The Ridden's main objective is to kill the cleaners as fast as they can. So this is achieved by choosing the right Ridden to counter the other team's strategy, using mutation upgrades, and by coordinating attacks with other AIs and players. As the round progresses, the swarm moves in, so this increases the size of the Ridden attacks and shrinks the playable space.
Dude, this is
sometimes
launching on
forcing
Xbox
cleaners
Game
out of their
Pass.
favorable positions, right? So when a cleaner team is wiped
That's
from the
really
field,
cool.
the points are scored for how
Yeah.
long they survive. Then both teams swap, and then they go at it from the other side. The team that runs the clock the longest as the cleaners is the winner.
Now, I understand you can play as all the different cleaners in both co-op and PvP. Do you have a favorite character that you play as?
So I have a couple. I play Mom a lot. She's a badass with a sawed-off shotgun. She adds a lot of survivability to the team. She can also instantly help teammates that have fallen during battle. All of our cleaners have special perks, so that one is hers.
That's
Let's
gonna be
jump
me
into
picking up
another
Mike
trailer
every
that goes
time,
a little
goddamn.
Yeah,
more
pick
into
me up. I've gone off the wrong way. It's right.
Check it out.
I've gone the wrong way.
I can already hear Kevin. I need help.
Reeker. Okay.
Oh, 3 different variants for the. That's cool.
Intestinal discharge.
Oh, cool. Okay, nice. I like the variants. I like that change
Yeah.
up there. That's nice.
Light range attack with a cling, melee swipe, and projectile phlegm, leaping pounce, and drag attack.
Tall boy.
Oh, Kevin's not gonna like that guy.
Fucking tall boy, Jesus Christ.
The agenda.
I love how much effort they're putting into this. Because this could have easily been a throwaway mode, but the amount of classes you can choose from is actually really cool.
Oh, that was freaking cool looking.
So only 3 kinds of Ridden. Interesting. Okay. Each has a variant, but 3. It's 4v4 too, so that means we're gonna have a little overlap most likely.
Well, copies.
But also keep in mind that the main objective is to outlast the
Okay,
Ridden.
so
Like you
Ridden,
are.
we just saw that each different Ridden
Being a soldier is
has
kind of the
their own
core part of
variants
it.
as well as their
Or
own
gun or whatever.
mutations on each variant. So can you expand a little more on these special abilities and how they work?
Sure. So at the start of each round, players can choose between 9 playable Ridden, each with their own unique abilities. So for example, the Stalker can pounce a player and pull them away from their team, or an Exploder can time their detonation in the middle of a group of cleaners and fling them all in separate directions.
Now, knowing that each Ridden has these different abilities, how do they change and improve throughout a match and improve the Ridden's chance of winning?
So as the Ridden battle against the cleaners, they gain points. They can spend these points on team-wide upgrades called mutations. Mutations upgrade and improve a lot of different things on the Ridden side, from adding effects to their abilities. They might buff the common AI waves in size and strength. So the really cool thing is so they affect the whole team, and they persist between rounds. So as a Ridden team starts to coordinate their upgrades, things can get pretty wild.
What are some strategies that the Ridden team can take on in order to get a leg up on the competition?
If the cleaners are really sticking together, you can swap to the Wretch and vomit on their location. That's going to cause them to spread out, right? This is going to open
What's
up
the
a whole bunch
meta,
of
you know?
opportunities for your other Ridden
What's the
players to
meta
attack.
gonna be?
So if you get them
Look like
spread
Mike's
out
just
and there's
gonna be
Stalker nearby,
vomiting on
Stalker
everybody.
just-
Yeah.
I love this. I love it. Is right, Tim. This is so cool. It is very interesting. I have there's something deep down inside of me and says, is this enough? Is this the right move? Right? One multiplayer PvP mode. Is that going to keep people engaged? Is it interesting? Do people really like the timers? It's an odd choice
Use that
here.
as an opportunity to charge in and detonate on them, sending them flying and doing a massive amount of damage.
Whew, sounds pretty brutal. So with that being said, which is your favorite Ridden
Brutal
to
out
play
here.
as?
That has to be the tall boy. It's pretty easy to
Good reference.
play, and have a lot of fun hitting cleaners across the map.
Speaking of fun, let's talk about weapons. Now, throughout the trailers, you can see a number of different weapons. Can you go a little deeper into what those weapons are and how they work?
So we really wanted to expand on the amount of choices the player had in Back 4 Blood with their weapon. So of course there's handguns, shotguns, LMGs.
Now, to be fair, with
SMGs,
Mike
sniper
asking,
rifles,
is
and a
this
whole bunch of
enough?
other types of
I didn't know there was a
weapons,
PvP
each
mode
with
until
sort of like
today.
a unique
Right.
character.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that to me
Now,
this
how
seems
deep
more
does
just
this weapon
supplementary.
customize
Yeah,
go?
it's
This
added.
isn't the
Really wanna
reason
know,
you're
what
gonna
are some
come.
of the different attachments and options
Keep you
and
playing
how
until
we
the
can
next
change the
expansion,
gameplay
Yeah.
overall.
single player
Absolutely.
story
So
stuff.
there's a lot of different customization options for your weapons. So throughout the world, you can find scopes, silencers, stocks, sights, all that good stuff. You can mix and match them. So there's a ton of options.
Last question. Do you have a favorite type of weapon?
Absolutely. So as I said earlier, I really enjoy playing Mom, so her shotgun is definitely at the top of my list.
Ah, that's a solid choice. All right, we've learned a little bit about how it all works, the cleaners, the ridden, the mutations, as well as how the customization works for the weapons. Thank you so much for joining me, Brandon, and for giving us a little bit more detail on Back 4 Blood's new PvP mode, Swarm.
Thanks for having me. I can't wait for everyone to get their hands on this game. We're all really excited.
I can't wait either. The good news is that you guys won't have to wait too long. There's an open beta coming up on August 12th with an early access portion on August 5th available to those who pre-order. That's all for today, but Back 4 Blood still has a lot more to reveal in the coming months, so stay tuned. Bye.
Slay tuned.
I like Slay Tune.
Slay tuned.
Adam Gnomes.
Now, I'm really excited about this upcoming open beta
Yeah, I am.
because
Oh,
when we played during the first sort of alpha or whatever it is they want to call it, it felt a little rough in terms of performance. There were a lot of frame drops, and I wasn't kind of getting that consistent gameplay that I was kind of expecting. But I hope that maybe they've improved a lot of those issues, you know, not only with just optimizing the game, but just making it run better overall. Then we'll see if the open beta is going to be like cross-play as well. Was the first alpha cross-play?
I don't think it was. Was it? Wait, or was it?
I think it was because we were all playing together, me and
Yeah.
Greg, and I definitely was not on Greg's console.
Oh, you're
so
right.
It was.
You're right. No, it wasn't. Chat saying?
I thought didn't we all play it on PC?
I played on PC.
Yeah, I played on PC.
Because I think
we
I
had
had
to
to play it
play?
on PC. Yeah, I think we
Okay,
all
then.
played it on PC.
Wow, we forced Greg to play PC. Good for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
Great
because
job,
that's the
team.
only place they had it on.
Good for us. That's
That's
crazy.
right. That's right. So we'll see. Like again, we were all playing on PC, and there were still some issues. Usually, I kind of equate game kind of when the game starts to get a little janky every once in a while. I equate that to this is crossplay. That person's on Xbox. That person's on PlayStation. That sort of thing happens. But if we're all on PC, then that's not great. And I'm hoping that this upcoming beta fixes a lot of those issues and makes me feel a little safer in being excited about this game.
Lanky Dragoon in the chat says they just announced that they are working on crossplay and would be testing it with this beta.
Sick.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Thank you, Lanky
That's
Dragon.
awesome.
There you go. So that's
So-
it. Not too much, but go for it, Paris.
Oh no, I'm sorry. All I was going to say, because obviously I wasn't on the Xbox stream when you guys were talking about it. I mean, what was the thought of this coming to Game Pass? It seems like that's a should be a pretty big deal for this
Yeah.
game.
I mean, absolutely.
yeah.
Like that's what this needs, right? We keep talking
Yeah.
about like these multiplayer games are going to live or die based on the community that they have and the player
Yeah.
base. And I think that especially we saw it with Evolve, right? Like this type of game kind of needs a player base more than any other to be able to really kind of like continue to grow or even just like find a space in the industry to begin with.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
Game Pass is gonna be big for this. This stream felt like it could have been a YouTube video. Also, by the way, like
Yeah.
you know, I enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed getting more info on the PvP, but I feel like a 10-minute stream is a bit much.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? I like that they kind of put it as a single game and we knew it was just going to be a single game. I wish they had said that earlier than they did. Like, I feel like it was maybe like 3 days ago they announced that. And before that, it was a WB Games showcase, which is
Yeah.
not this, right? Like that implies something different, something more, maybe some Lego games and whatnot. And, you know, maybe even the Batman or Harry Potter, et cetera, et cetera. But knowing that those weren't going to be here, knowing it was just this, I do think it excites me that a future of E3 might have a full calendar with deep dives of specific games that we can tune into and know what we're getting, as opposed to like getting disappointed when things don't show up. But yeah, I do think the implementation of this stream in particular was just a little bit weird compared to the rest of the stream we've seen so far.
Greg tweeted out too. They have a little bit more additional info. In PvP, everyone who bought Back 4 Blood can get access to all additional PvP content, even without purchasing content drops. Players who don't buy the content drops can earn new playable characters in ridden in PvP for free through progression. Then additionally, all PvP players have access to the same cards at the start of each match, regardless of whether those players have purchased content drops or not. And then also, if you're playing with somebody in PvE and they have a purchased content drop, or they bought paid content, you also get access to that paid content when you're playing with them, which is really cool.
Nice.
There you go. Any closing thoughts, you guys?
I like the extra layer of PvP. I think that's a good way to add something fun for the players. How many times will I play it? Probably very low, but we're very excited for Black for Blood PvE status, and just a little extra layer on that. I'm pretty pleased with. I'm interested.
Same with me. I'll play it probably a handful of times over a week or two. The single player is really what I'm stoked about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same. I mean, I'm coming for the co-op experience, not so much the PvP, but we'll give it a shot. Why not?
There you go. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Back for Blood, what you think about it coming to Game Pass, what you think about, you know what? How's your day going? Just let me know there. Cool. Leave a little note. This is for you, Tim. Please do that. I appreciate it, and I will read it. But we're going to be here live on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames and the VODs on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames for the days to come that remain in E3 and all of the Summer Game Fest events coming this summer, including EA Play, including, you know what, Bless? I'm asking you right now. Are we going to watch and react to the Sonic concert live as it happens?
Dude, I would love nothing more. Let's fucking do it.
I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it. It's
fantastic.
me, it's you, and it's our blue hedgehog.
You just cured my hangover.
Wait.
What the fuck? I feel great.
But we appreciate you all. We'll see you later. Goodbye.